Now, according to Professor Morabian of the University of California, there are three parts to effective communication: physiology, tone, and words. Now, 55% of your communication is displayed in your physiology and your body language. So have you noticed that sometimes when people talk, they get very animated, their eyes open up, and they get really excited about what they're going to say, and they start to move all over the place? Have you noticed that before? And they start to talk with their hands, and at some stage it feels like they're yelling. Have you noticed that before? And they're really animated? Excellent. And then we also have tone of voice. Now, 38% of your communication is in your tone of voice. That's the tone. It's the tone. It's the tempo. It's the beat that people speak to. It's also the volume that people speak at. It's also the volume that people speak at. And have you noticed that some people just speak really quietly? Have you noticed that? Have you ever had a conversation with somebody? I had a lady on my podcast. And I thought she was yelling at me because this is how she spoke the whole time. And I was on the other side of the podcast just thinking to myself, why can't you speak louder? Have you had that before? They speak so softly. Next time somebody does that, say to them, stop yelling. So our tone of voice can also be shifted. And 7% of our communication, how many percent? 7% is in the spoken word. Who here, Sherving, who here has ever picked up a contract before and you've read a legal document? Have you done that before? And you read all of these words and you have absolutely no idea what they say. Have you had that before? And then you've spoken to people before who use words that you don't even understand. Or even worse, when they use their own industry jargon. Have you met those people before? They use their jargon, they use their terminology, and you're sitting there going, am I the only idiot in the room? I have no idea what they're saying. Has that happened before?